So next question, still bullish on benchmark and tornado cash. So I think this is a telling question in the sense that why wouldn't I personally be bullish? I mean, obviously for me, when I get into something, I'm not trading it. I'm getting in as a value investor, right? So I'm getting it based on code review and fundamentals and all of that. So my question to you is, it's been what, 1 or 2 months? Why would why would my perspective on a project change in 1 or 2 months, right? Because as a value investor, when you're getting in for the long term. You aren't getting in to just do a quick trade, right? So your research has to be very thorough to a point where you looked into a project, and once you get in, you're building a foundation. You're camping there for a long time, right? So the way I view this is it's kind of like an island. Imagine you find a nice island, right? There's nobody there. You're the first one there, and you have to really build the island. So do you go there and after 1 or 2 months leave the island? For me, I think you basically hunker down and you're in it for the long haul, right? So for me, I would say when I'm investing, I give it minimum 6 months, because I think if you're too quick, if you're too trigger happy, you'll get out of projects and you'll miss getting in early, right? Because all the good projects, in my opinion, when you get in early, sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it takes a while for things to mature, for everyone else to catch up and see how well this project is doing, right? Best case, an example, Polygon with Matic, Helium Network. We've been talking about Helium since it was under 20 cents in the last 2 years. But now people are catching up, right? But imagine getting into Helium at 20 cents and it was not moving, and you say, you know what, am I still bullish on Helium, right? If anything, once you do your research, it should be very hard to move you, right? Now that does not mean that you can't be moved, but when you know your research, you're waiting for the market to adapt and to figure out that this is a hidden gem. That's kind of the perspective. That's kind of my perspective. Bill or Forrest, what's your perspective in terms of projects you get in for the long term?
Yeah, as long as nothing changes about the project or the ecosystem or its outlook, then I'm just being patient. Sometimes I took perfect example. I took a position in Bancor when I figured when they announced the impermanent loss fix, and it took a long time for it to go up. I think I got in Bancor when it was at $1, and meanwhile Uniswap and Balancer and SushiSwap were crushing it, and Bancor didn't really even take off until really in the last month and a half. So it can take a long time for these projects to catch up and for the rest of the market to realize the value that's there. If you're doing your research actively, you're going to be one of the first people to figure out that there's value behind a project. So it's going to take a while for the rest of the people to come in. And that's how you should want it to be if you're wanting to get in early, in my opinion.
All right.
Token Metrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.